Hello my friends and welcome back to Skyrim VR. Today, we climb the 7,000 steps on a pilgrimage up to High Hrothgar. Let's go. Alright my friends, it is currently 7:50 in the morning, which means it's time for us to begin our pilgrimage up the mountain to the top of High Hrothgar. It's time for us to climb the iconic 7,000 steps. And I think the way we start that holy hike is just by going over the bridge on the other side of town here. Okay, yeah, you see over there those steps? I think that is the very beginning of the 7,000 steps for the pilgrimage.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish I could make my passing through on your way to High Hrothgar. About to make a delivery up there myself.
Yeah, is there anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thu'um, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
Fair enough, my friend. What type of deliveries do you make?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
I bet. Well, I could do it for you. I'm actually headed up there myself.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Alright. Easy. Is there anything that I should watch out for during the climb? I know the 7,000 steps can be pretty treacherous.
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous.
I can imagine.
Be careful up there.
Alright, thank you, sir. I think I can make the delivery for him. Okay, so here we go to begin the 7,000 steps. I think the entire mountainside is littered with these little shrines to help us along the path so we don't get lost. I suppose we should do a little bit of meditating at each one. I can read, right? Yeah, read the etched tablet. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all of Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs, for the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Very cool. Okay, well, time to begin the pilgrimage. Dead goats, that's probably not a great omen. I suppose we'll need to be on our guard. Spider. Already? Ooh, ooh. Ugh. Man, these things are nasty, aren't they? Alright. I thought we had lightning in this hand, but... let's see here. Everstart is a nice little village. Ooh, don't know what happened to that house there. Hope it wasn't a dragon or anything. But you can Never really know around these here parts, can you? Another goat. You know, the view from up here is already starting to look super nice. Skyrim, in my opinion, really has some of the more impressive landscapes in video games. However, that said, it is a 11-year-old game. Oh, hello!
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Oh, really? Well, did you hear the Greybeards call, Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
What are you doing up here?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Fair enough. Do you ever get to visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
I see. Well, carry on.
All right then.
Emblem 2. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then, and had no voice. Oh, how sad. Actually, you know what? I think maybe I should save every time we approach a shrine. Just in case something terrible happens on our way up. Great views, that's for sure. Oh, a wraith! Yeah, I don't I don't care for these things very much. Let's just keep walking past the ice magic. Ooh. He came out of nowhere, didn't he? You know, it really is just so hard for me to believe that this game came out almost 12 years ago now. That's absolutely nuts to me. Oh, here we go. Emblem 3. Ooh. Look at that. I don't think the tablet needs the offerings. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. Ouch. But, you know, like I was saying, I really can't believe that it's been almost 12 years since this first came out. I mean, I was 13, I think, the first time I set foot in the world of Skyrim. Oh, look at that. The wind's broken. 12 years later, and it's still buggy. Buggy as hell. But, you know, that's part of the charm, right? But, you know, 12 years later, or almost 12 years later, I'm still playing this game, and it's kind of amazing. Not many games really have that kind of a lifespan. And I think of some other great games that have been around for a while, like Age of Empires 2. Though I never played Age of Empires 2 back in the day. I was always on Age of Empires 3 when I was younger. But I've since gone back and have started playing Age of Empires 2, and that's a super fun game, even though that's been out for a long time. And then Minecraft, of course, was the only other game that has just completely hooked me for 10 years. Skyrim and Minecraft, and I guess Age of Empires, have just been, you know, they're incredible games. I mean, they stand the test of time. Excuse
Keep an
me.
eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
I am. And who might you be?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
Of course. What are you doing?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
You know, that's so funny. I, too, make this trip every few years. Every time I get the itch to play Skyrim. Because this game, I haven't been able to put it down.
Next time.
Kine called and Parthenox, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then the dragon war raged. Dragon against tongue.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor? And such power?
It's me. It's me, just to let you know. But, you know, I really have to say, I mean, Skyrim and Minecraft, for me, have just been two games that I've never been able to put down. I still mod them, still playing them, and until Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, I'll be playing Skyrim a lot longer, and Minecraft, I mean, it's a classic. They just keep updating it. I don't think I'll ever be able to put that game away. Alright, what is up with this purple mist? That's, interesting. Not really sure what that's about, but okay. I'm not sure the lightning is, I mean, I like the lightning, but, you know, it's because I've made this pilgrimage several times before over the years. I'm pretty sure there's a nasty frost troll waiting somewhere. Somewhere for me. And, we're gonna have to put it down, I'm afraid. There it is. You know, I do wonder how many times over the years I've had to put you down. You know, you're as ugly as ever, but I always respected you for being, you know, somewhat of a formidable foe when coming up here at lower levels. May you rest in peace, and, with all due respect, hopefully I don't actually ever see you again. I'm really hoping that, you know, this will be the last time I play through the Skyrim main quest before Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. Because, you know, it's been almost 12 years, Bethesda. Like, you really need to get on this thing. And what was it, like 2018? You did an announcement trailer, but it hasn't come out for some time. And, I'm for it. Like, take your time, do a good job, and, please have a VR port on launch. That'll be great. But I do think it's time for a new Elder Scrolls game. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice was too strong, although their sacrifices were manyfold. Indeed. I imagine fighting a dragon war would take a pretty heavy toll on mortals like me. Maybe I should do a Minecraft Let's Play on this channel, though. Now that I'm feeling all nostalgic for my trip up to High Hrothgar. Something about Skyrim and Minecraft, though, just... they just always bring joy to my heart. And the nice thing, too, about Skyrim and Minecraft is I have so many great memories with friends playing these games over the years. Yeah, 2011 was just such a great year for gaming. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. As the dragons should have. Perhaps we're approaching the monastery. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jurgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. 7 years of meditation. Honestly, that sounds like something I should be doing these days. I mean, maybe not 7 years, that sounds a little advanced, but maybe I could start with like 10, 15 minutes. Jurgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jurgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. Much respect to Jurgen the Calm. I think that would be a great title. Sauteed mushroom. The Calm. This purple mist, though, is really throwing me off, because that's gotta be from one of my mods. I don't remember there being purple mist anywhere up here the previous several times I've made the pilgrimage. Ah, that looks like it. Through the fog and the snow. Yes. Yes, High Hrothgar. Oh. Shrine of Talos. For years, all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name, Tiber Septim. Stripling then was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed him and named him Dovahkiin. See, it's actually kind of hard to read the text in this headset. It's not super clear, but I'm pretty sure that's Talos. Oh, Talos, I'm so sorry that the Empire banned your worship at the behest of those evil high elves. Let's just take a quick screenshot here for the thumbnail. High Rothgar discovered. Here we are. Alright. Delivery successful. Well, normally I would be a little unsettled coming up and entering a monastery here, but we have been invited, so let's go. Oh, there they are. Okay, these must be the Greybeard monks. Very interesting. Hello, everyone. I am honored to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
I'm answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Okay. Demonstrate my unrelenting force shout. Okay.
Shout at us. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar.
Thank you, Master.
I am Master Arngil. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Well, I'm answering your summons, Master. Jarl Bulgriff of Whiterun believes that I am the Dragonborn.
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny.
And what exactly is my destiny?
That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination.
Alright, well, who are you all, and, could you tell me a little bit more about this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
Well, that sounds very useful. I'm ready to learn in that case.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply.
Oh. Okay. Thank you, Master.
You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Rome. Now, let us
Thank
see
you.
how quickly you can master your new thum.
All right.
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
The targets. What? Where could you? Oh, perhaps I need to. Oh no, it's already unlocked. Oh, sorry, Master Bori.
Well done. Again. You learn quickly. Once more. Use both Fus and Ro. Together they will make the shout more powerful. Impressive.
Thank
Your
you.
thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn.
Thank you, Masters.
We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Okay, so I seem to be getting a little better at this whole shouting thing. But, I think I still have a long way to go before I've mastered this ability. Out to the courtyard, eh? Hello, Master Bori.
Now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind. Wold. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of Wold. Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. Rex!
Whoa.
It's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
Okay. That was pretty good, wasn't it, Master Bori?
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing.
Thank you.
I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself.
I thought it was this easy for everyone.
No, indeed not. But beware that your skill does not outstrip your wisdom.
Wise words.
You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Ustengrav. Well, who was this Jürgen Windcaller? I recognized his name on some of the monuments on my way up the mountain here as part of the pilgrimage.
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
And what is this way of the voice?
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
But, well, in that case, I will try to follow the way of the voice and adopt your philosophy.
That is commendable. But remember, the dragon blood is itself a gift of Akatosh. Do not try to deny that gift. Your destiny requires you to use your voice. Why else would Akatosh have bestowed this power upon you? If you remember to use your voice in service to the purpose of Akatosh, you will remain true to the way.
Well, thank you very much, Master.
Wind guide you.
Wind guide you as well. Well, I have to say, these graybeards seem quite nice. And very wise and knowledgeable indeed. I suspect I'll learn a great deal by studying the way of the voice with them here. But if I'm going to complete this next task of retrieving the horn of Jürgen Windcaller here, I have to head down into Ustengrav, a burial mound in the marshes. So that, my friends, I think will be an excellent opportunity for us to test out just how well this Dawnbreaker is going to fare against the undead. Normally I dread going into the crypts, but I think today I'm kind of looking forward to it. So, I suppose we best get a move on then. Can't hang out here in the monastery forever. And I'm sure that once I bring this horn back, the graybeards will pass on even more knowledge and wisdom to me. Let's have a look at the views from up here, though. They must be quite impressive. Well, perhaps not. I can't really see much on account of all of this fog. But, you know, at least the sunset looks nice. The nice red clouds up over there. Well, let's see where this Ustengrav is. Out over here. Okay, so it's closest to Morthal, and in between Solitude and Dawnstar. Well, we haven't been to Morthal yet, so perhaps we should get a carriage ride over. Unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to hike down this mountain. Well, I suppose I'd best be on my way. I'll catch you all near Morthal, I guess. Peace out.